I don't know. Now, any watch captain worth his solly will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform him on the rest. But our captain decided to employ these bastards wholesale. But, he brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn into poachers. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls on the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Gervin, Lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witnesses can bout and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border, and all I'll get for my troubles is a knife in the ribs. In times of war, you see, a king even wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to those bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before the King Gravith, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can think of anyone better than you. So what do you say? How do I know that you're telling me the truth? Oh well, I suppose it's possible that I have found a dozen bandits who were willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Jug Hill. Well, I guess you can really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, and maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll be here, do me this little favor. So what do you say? Alright, I'll lead your men. Splendid. It's been a long time since I stacked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Not now. I need rest before I can fight again. Yes, give me them the sign. Good, now strike hands, stir fast, and the captain and his henchmen, my god, I fucking hate reading. Henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervously looking at men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for an action ahead. Sweet. Fucking Christ. It's time, lads! Up and at them! Yes, let's go kill them as we can. Oh, that's one of my guys. Fuck. That was the Merchant of Taku. Back! Back, you foul beast! Damn it! My water's in a bad spot. Fuck! Anybody else? Good. Thank you, erotic veteran spearman. Anybody else? My favorite is what happens when you don't hit anybody. What he says is, the captain says to you, if you don't kill anyone, that he saw at least, he saw nobody die by your hands. And your response is, my hand slipped in the my feet slipped in the blood. Not surprised that the Roddick is the only one left with me. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Make sure that your victory is completed and all the wounded have been taken care of. You and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. F. Ah, well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemies go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in the land. Unfortunately, about 11 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. Okay. Let every village learn to fear the name of the heavens alone grant us victory. I am glad to see that you're alive too. Heavens alone grant us victory. Glad to see you're alive too. Yes, yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife to his throat. I'll need to go drag him before the King and explain what this breach of peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came down. If you don't see me in the tavern, when I said see my head on a spike over the city gates, I'll assume that you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So hopefully we'll meet again. Hey, Murderen. Welcome back, my friend. So, do you want me back yet? Yes, welcome back, my friend. Good, give me a few moments to prepare and I'll be ready to move. What? Obviously not. What? Is it? Damn it, what? What? What's going on? Party? The hell just happened? I was confused. So, Merchant of Jockil. How you doing? Ah, Miko Dalun. Dalun. Things didn't go quite as well as I had hoped. King Dalun couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. I was grateful enough they got rid of the crooked captain, a guard who lets in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That oddly seems fair. Fair, this is Cullen, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me the time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough as kings go, but he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to their authority first and justice second. I suppose I do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your parts in this affair in the King's Raven's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something which I raise a glass every day of the any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Yes, thank you, Merchant of Jekyll. Go to the goods market. No. Head back, leave. Party? Nobody. Anybody nearby I can work with? No. Probably not. Alright. Well, now we've done the opening bit to introduce you to the game. Here's the world of Anyways, it's coming in. As you can tell, these guys here, these are the SWATians I was talking about earlier. They are going to get fucked by everyone. Because look, these guys are their border neighbors. These guys are their border neighbors. These guys are their border neighbors. These guys are kind of close, but not really border neighbors. And these guys are their border neighbors. So basically, everybody but these guys wants to kill them. Yeah. Whereas everyone else has got like 2 or 3 at most. I think yeah, these guys got 2. These guys got 3, but that's just this shit here. These guys only got 2. Yeah, the SWATians are gonna get fucked hardcore. I'm gonna work with the green guys, and I'm gonna try to help them take over the world. That is my plan. Until then, we'll see what happens. But that's the goal. Because these guys are fucked. I hate these guys. I don't know why. I really just dislike these 2 factions here. These are the Mongolians. These are the... fuck, what are they again? These are... Alright, these guys are definitely Mongolians. These guys are the... I think the, Persians, I think they're supposed to be a reference to. Like those Persians in the, later, the Ottoman Empire. These guys are supposed to be, I think, the... Fuck, I think these are supposed to be the... Damn it, I don't remember. They're knights, that's their big thing. I think they're supposed to be like... I'm not sure. I know these guys are the these guys are the northern folk, the Nords. They're like, you know, the Swatians, the Vikings, stuff like that. That's Swatians, that's these guys. The Vikings, basically. And these guys are supposed to be like, the Russians, I think? I don't remember what these guys are, and I think these guys are supposed to be the French. So, yeah. Anyways, continuing on. I don't know, though. I'm not gonna say I'm like an amazingly skilled historian who knows millions of... Because that's a lie. I don't. I really don't. But yes, welcome to Mount Blade Warband, the game where you never need to sleep. Resting is good, but unnecessary. Let's go find us a job. Actually, let's find us a job here. The guilds usually have stuff.